my dear subscribers. It's gloomy and drizzling outside. I don't even want to go out. It's pretty typical Irish weather, though. Another episode of the TV show starts tomorrow. Foxy and I are in charge of the equipment, making sure nothing goes missing. Right, Foxy?
And hello again, players! Welcome back to the realm of...
We've seen something like this before. Bloodthirsty
Here in these scenic Celtic lands, people want... Your goal this time is to reclaim the pot of gold.
Oh, please. Everyone knows leprechauns are tricksters.
If I recall correctly, you've already got some practice outsmarting foes.
Oh, the timid moonlight dances of fairies, the druid songs, the druid hills.
So far, I'm not seeing any...
Greetings, travelers. I see you're not from around here.
Hello? We're looking for someone short, dressed in all...
A leprechaun, is it? There's one around here, but
A remedy for the forest spirit?
some call me mage, others a sage. Notice how gloomy the weather is. That's because
Sure, as long as we're not off looking for
I wouldn't know where to find them.
I always picture druids in robes and carrying a staff. One fireplace and a bunch of old stuff. This druid sure lives simply. No idea what might be useful here.
I think it's cozy. Imagine waking up to birdsong and gathering berries for breakfast.
The air smells so sweet. The whole meadow is flooded with the scent of flowers. Is that a house in that tree over there?
Looks like it, but it's so high up. We can't even see who lives there.
Found everything? Excellent. Now, about the
But how do we get him to show himself? Do we need...
There's a place of power at the forest's edge where
All that's left is figuring out what will grab it.
the fairy can help you more with that. She'd love... Meanwhile, I'll go prepare the remedy.
All right, thank you so much. We hope these plans help the...
Whoa, a real castle. I hope we won't run into any ghosts.
We won't know until we check it out. These ruins still look pretty impenetrable. Oh, looks like this weather spoiled all the festivities. The town is deserted.
Well, from what I've heard, leprechauns are mostly hermits. Maybe your friend is hiding out around here? So this must be the ritual site the druid mentioned. But how does that help us catch the leprechaun?
We'll use the good old-fashioned approach. Dig a hole, drop some trinket.
Huh, that sounds good. And best of all, no roughhousing. Whoa, thunderclouds, rolling sea? I feel like we're at the very edge of the world.
And I'm the lone windmill perched on a cliff.
Don't be so dramatic.
Hello? Mr. Leprechaun? And still no one. I thought the pub would be the most likely place to find him.
Ugh, it's so dusty. And that smell is something else. Do leprechauns fix shoes here?
Judging by these materials and parts, I think you're spot on. Wow, I love these magic.
Oh, sorry, Miss Fairy. We didn't bring any nectar.
Suppose I do. But I can't share such secrets with strangers unless you're willing to trade. Bring me what I ask.
Sounds like a fair deal. What does your enchant?
You two are just delightful.
A real human tooth? Sorry, Miss Fairy, but I, for one...
Then bring me someone else's. If you plan on finding the leprechaun, you can certainly manage it.
Well, if there's no other way to lure that trickster, we'll find you a tooth. We'll do our best, at least.
I was going to ask if you have any ideas where we can find the tooth for this fairy.
We're in the lands that saw plenty of battles.
What is this place? Do you see any way to turn on the lights here?
I think it'll be faster to assemble a shovel than try to find one. This thing might work.
Yeah, but we need the other part, or the leprechaun will die laughing at us, scratching in the dirt. You always have to be careful what you wish for. It might just come true.
Now we've got a shovel. We can set up the...
I feel like the pit we dug is a bit big. Even the greediest leprechaun...
Ah, there you are. Did you manage to find a...
Hard to believe, but yes, here it is. Still...
People make up all sorts of wild stories about cats.
Fascinating. Thanks so much. Now,
As promised. Besides pots of gold, leprechauns carry a...
We're much obliged for your help. Have a wonderful day, Miss Fairy.
You too. Just please don't be too hard on the leprechaun.
this mat is perfect to hide our leprechaun trap.
Exactly.
the odds the leprechaun will go for our trap? We haven't actually seen.
What leprechaun couldn't resist an enchanted shilling?
Did I hear a shilling? Don't worry, little god. Ah! Ah, curse it! Hey, kids, what do you think you're doing? Do you have any idea?
Short fellow dressed all in green. This must be...
You little rascals! All right, I confess.
3 demands for 1 pot of gold seems like a lot, but we don't.
First off, new boots. Not just 1 pair. 10. I want a smoking pipe.
A new pipe, new shoes. Maybe you'd like us to cut...
Oh, you read my mind. I want none.
This is practically extortion. But so be it. We'll do it. We found 1 leprechaun and ended up with a mountain of problems. How are we supposed to fulfill all his demands? Sometimes there are so many questions and so few answers. Like how that stethoscope ended up stuck on a windmill.
Did you notice the power button on the remote didn't light up? I think something's wrong with it.
Oh, that explains why the TV won't turn on. Let's take a look at the remote.
You found the music record! But have you found the leprechaun?
My precious smoking pipe. Say, since I'll be...
That service wasn't in the deal. And anyway,
All right, you got that done. But two more of my demands still stand.
Looks like it's holding together. If the boot falls apart, better in the leprechaun's hands than ours.
surprise, surprise, a whiskey bottle without the whiskey. Think the leprechaun will buy it?
Let there be light. Now it's not so creepy, though that doesn't make it any friendlier. We'll let you do all the running you want once we set you free.
Don't get too excited. One of my demands is still in play.
This is definitely more than a back room. It's an entire cellar for aging spirits.
And with its own distillery, too, judging by that still and vat.
There it is. The finest Irish whiskey. But
Fulfill your end of the bargain first. Then you can find your own way.
I hope you've had a good run chasing after all me whims.
We've held up our end of the bargain, so you need to do the same.
All right. Don't get so worked up.
Looks like we're stuck in an endless loop of leprechaun.
I'm not joking. Here, take this. It's all right.
So the leprechaun's rainbow is actually a mechanical bridge? Where's the magic in that?
So this is what the rainbow's end looks like. How do we even start searching for that pot in the middle of these hills and woods?
Let's see if anyone's in that hut over there. Maybe they can help. There's no one around, which means no one will mind if we check the place out.